evening and welcome to today's practice. We're just taking a bit of time to check back in, to settle ourselves down for the evening. It may be the perfect practice to just do before you go to bed, or just maybe to check back in, take that time before you have some chill time in the evening. This is the perfect practice for your baggiest trousers, your coziest socks. If you've got things like cushions, blankets, then feel free to add them in wherever you feel like you need it, just to bring that little bit more comfort. And maybe something like a sleep balm or a spray, something that can just change the atmosphere, change your space into that peaceful place. Let's begin. So starting in that comfortable position, maybe you've just sprayed your room mist, or you've placed your balm onto your pulse points like I'm going to. Breathing in that air around you. Maybe settling down the eyes or gazing to the floor. Focusing on your breath. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat still where you've been rushing around all day. Maybe your breath's going a little bit faster. And hopefully by the end of the practice, we'll just feel a bit more settled, back in our bodies and connected to ourselves again. I invite you now to start softening within the body. The space between the eyebrows. Scrunch it up and let it go. Your cheeks, your jaw, hold them tight and let them go. Your shoulders, bring them all the way up to your ears. And on your next exhale, let them go. Scrunch your fists into a tight ball. Exhale, let them go. Squeeze your bum, your hips, your thighs. Let them go. Scrunch your toes, squeeze your feet, your calves. Exhale, let them go. Noticing any sensations within the body. Any emotions you're feeling. Just notice them. Allow them to be there. Whatever's happened in your day, you can't change. And however it's made you feel, it's totally normal. But maybe you want to shift it, maybe you want to absorb it. Just allow it to be there, allow yourself to feel it. Maybe this is where you start to notice where you're feeling it within the body. Is it your throat, your head, stomach, chest, back? You place your hands where you're feeling it. And we'll just take a few deep breaths in. Inhaling in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now settle back into your own breath. Maybe where your hands are, you're starting to feel it. Maybe even more, maybe a bit less. But just knowing you're present right now in this moment is all you need to be. Bringing the hands slowly away from the body and placing them either side beneath you. As we take our next inhale, you take your left hand up to the sky, sweeping it over and to get that nice stretch on the side of the body. You may want to flutter your eyes open and look up to the sky. Inhaling into the space between your rib cage and your hips. If you've been sat down a lot today, this might feel a little bit stiff. Inhaling back up, hand goes down and over to the right side. Right arm sweeps up to the air and over. Breathing into that space. Allowing your body to soften. And inhale back to center. We're going to spin round now and come down onto our backs. So keeping your feet planted onto the earth, slowly roll down onto your back, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to extend our left leg out, bring the right knee in and give it a little hug, rocking the hips from side to side, getting into that joint. And then bringing the right leg over the left into a nice supine twist. Bringing your right arm out to the side or maybe into a T and looking over to your right. Feeling that stretch down the whole right side of the body. Maybe all the way into your arm, down your back, into your legs. Allow the jaw to soften, the shoulders melt into the floor. If you've got blocks or cushions, this might be where you want to support your knee a little bit. Feel free to make any adjustments that you need. Breathing in here. On your next inhale, supporting the knee, rolling back over to the center. Giving that leg just one more little hug and rock from side to side. And then extending that right leg out and bringing the left one in. Giving it the same hug, little rock. Taking an inhale and bringing that left leg over the right. Twisting over, bringing the left arm out. The head looks left. Either keeping the arm long if you've got space, or bringing it into a T shape. Knowing that you're fully supported by the ground beneath you. Allowing the body to soften breathing into the sticky areas where we may be holding on. Letting everything go. Inhaling back to center, giving that leg one more little hug, and extending the leg all the way out. We are going to now come into our reclined butterfly pose. So bringing the feet together, the knees go out wide. Either you might want to support the knees with blocks or cushions if this is quite a intense stretch. Do what you need to feel comfortable. Sometimes a blanket over you in this pose makes you feel that little bit more comfortable and cozy. So you can really allow your hips to soften, your heart space to be open. As I mentioned the other day, our hips are like our basement of the body. We store so much down there. So when we are in poses like this, maybe different things come up that we don't expect. But it's just allowing the space for them to be there, to come up. Accept it is what it is. Feel into those sticky places and let it go. Taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling your belly rise and fall. On your next inhale, using both your hands to support your legs, push your legs back up together. Bring the feet out to the edges of the mat, and we'll just give the hips a little bit of a windshield wipe from right to left. Before coming to stillness and just bringing our knees together in the middle of the mat, keeping the feet grounded and at the edges. Allowing the stillness to be there. Before you extend both your legs, rolling the feet out to the sides. Your palms are facing up. And we come into our Shavasana pose. Allowing the body to rest, to settle, and just be. Maybe checking back in with the space between your eyebrows. Is it soft or are you still holding on? Your cheeks and your jaw, your neck and shoulders. Can you let them melt into the mat beneath you? Your middle back and upper back, your arms, backs of the hands, your bum, thighs, backs of the knees, backs of the calves, your heels. You're fully supported by the ground beneath you. You can feel your belly rising and falling, your chest. Maybe the air going in and out your nostrils as you're breathing. Are you aware of any sounds around you? Any smells? Or is it just you in your cozy place? Your heart rate slowing down to be calm. And your breath is settled. When you're laying here, just remember that you are the real source of your calmness, of your peace, of your happiness, of your love. It's all within you. When you bring peace, you give love, you give back, you will experience more peace, love, and happiness within your life. Creating a sense of calm and joy from within means that you won't have to rely on any outside influences to make each day a great one. When you tap that well of peace, love, and happiness at the core of yourself, you can bring it to the people, places, and work around you that you treasure. Knowing that peace in your life comes from peace of mind. Meditate on the things that bring a sense of calm and meaning to your life. Love is done best when you embrace an unconditional love for yourself. Find little ways to love yourself every day, so as to not lose the pieces of you that you cherish most. Happiness can be found in the most mundane places. Maybe a cup of coffee, a walk, or just looking at the sun and the trees. Practice self-care, make more jokes, drink water, start each day with a made bed or a clean sink, go out, stay in. Just do whatever the little things that make you smile, however bizarre they may be. Because to you, they make you you. And that's all you need. On your next inhale, maybe start wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Maybe you want to raise the arms to the sky, or maybe keep them in and be cozy. If you're feeling nice and settled to go to sleep, either stay where you are if you're in your bed ready, or if you're not, slowly get yourself up. Roll onto the right side, keeping your heart space open. Gently push yourself up and join me in a seated position. If your hands feel like they need to go somewhere on the body that needs it, that's fine. Maybe your stomach still, or your heart, or your knees. Let's check back in. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, raising the hands to the sky, bringing the hands together above us, and bringing them down to our heart space. Thank you for joining me for this practice this evening, and I hope you sleep well.